All right. So first of all, let's not pretend like we don't know. Okay, who the pest of the year is? Okay, right. Like I don't know how much longer I could go on before people figure it out. Like we don't know. Like we don't know who is the pest of the year. The 2016 D-Style Award for Pest of the Year. Hey, D-Style, why are your awards so negative? Why you gotta be so negative? Why can't you focus on the positive? Why are awards so negative? Well, first of all, the year's not over. I'm giving out awards. Right? I got an award for Channel of the Year. You can check out that video. For biggest hype job fail of the year, check out that video. Right? And for Cheater of the Year, check out that video. For Conspiracy Theory of the Year, check out that video. Check out the awards. I'm giving out awards. I mean, this is the way it is. This is about awards from here to New Year's, right? All types of awards are given away. It's the thing. It's a thing to do, right? So there'll be more positive awards to give out, but I got to give out the pest of the year, right? And it would be appropriate if this person, at the very least, because you're always making response videos, do a response video. I want you to do an acceptance award. I want you an acceptance video. That would be appropriate. Right, but who is the pest of the year? The pest of the year. So first of all, what does it mean to be pest of the year? Because there's a lot of pests out there. Let me tell you. Okay, last year it was Hawker Mustang. Right, Hawker Mustang took the cake last year. Right, and everybody knows Hawker Mustang is a fucking loser. Right, the biggest loser here on YouTube. Right, by bar none. Right, but nonetheless, he still watches my videos, by the way. Isn't that weird? Like he was, I blocked him. He's still watching my videos. This is crazy. But here's the thing. Who is the pest of the year? Who's the pet? He might be watching right now. I don't know. I mean, this dude, I mean, he just doesn't stop, right? He doesn't stop. It's a response to everybody, right? It's just sees things one way. It's just one group of people doing everything. Nobody else says. He never calls out his buddies that always support him and comment on his videos. But I'll give him this. If there's one thing he has, it's dedication, right? He does have that. So we can't hold his dedication against him. We can't hold it against him because he is dedicated. If there's one thing he is, it's dedicated. Right now, it's obvious who his audience is and this, that, and the third. I would just appreciate it if he did an acceptance speech on his channel. It would just be appreciated. That's all, right? But anyway, drum roll, right? Yeah, like this is a big surprise. Like nobody knows, okay? Like nobody knows. They don't know who it is. Like I like how everybody's acting like they don't know who the fucking pest of the year is. People have told him, stop watching my channel. I don't care what you think. And he's like, you know what I find funny? Awkward shaking of his head, bobbling head. I want to give a shout out to the 2016 recipient for Pest of the Year, Sean Newton. All right, like, oh yeah, everybody's all surprised. Like they didn't know. Like, well, who do you think was going to win? Huh? Well, was somebody else really in the running? Were you really thinking about somebody else? No. Yeah. There was somebody in the mix. Now this dude is dedicated. Let me tell you something. He's been told, dude, you're creeping me out. Stop watching my channel. And he's still like, watch the channel. He doesn't stop. Right? And he just doesn't stop. He can't help himself. It's unbelievable. He just can't. It's like a twitch. He's got. I can stop. I don't know what to say other than that. And the bright side is very dedicated. There are some channels on here that need to watch their back, or maybe upgrade their security system or something, because one of these days this dude's gonna come out and do a video like, welcome back. Okay, welcome back. Um, you know what I find funny? You know what I find funny? Um, you know, guys like insert channel, like him, who lay next to the girl at night and say sweet things to one another. I find that I find that very funny. I find that very funny. Like, hey, Sean, how did you know that? What type of links are you going to stalk these people? Like, what? Right? Welcome back. Welcome back. You know what I find funny? You know, when D-Style goes, to the park to walk his dog, I find that very funny, whoa, 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 what? What the fuck? Welcome back. Welcome back. You know what I find funny? You know what's very funny? People like insert, whatever channel. When they arrive home at 8 p.m., after a hard days at work, and then they leave their home at 6 a.m., almost 6:21 a.m. to be exact, and they get into their, insert specific vehicle, and they always drive southbound to work, and it takes them about 22 minutes to arrive to work. I find that very funny. Oh, really? Interesting. You know what this is reminding me of? You guys remember Steve Urkel, right? Remember that guy? And they're like, go home, Steve. Right? Sean, go home, Sean. Right? Go home, go home, go home, go home. Right? Sean, you just made that up. You literally just made that shit up. Did I do that? Yes, Sean, you did that. Go home, Sean. Right? You're always stumbling on yourself. Right? And you're always talking about G. What's the matter with you? Like, let me do a video. You know what's funny? Like, Sean, when you say, what's funny, you have to follow it up with something funny, Like, people need to laugh, I mean, you guys, you guys are funny over there. I mean, the jokes they say, I mean, they'll say something blatantly racist and they laugh. Like, oh, you guys are so funny, like, wow. The type of shit that they laugh at fucking Klan rallies and shit. Like, like, oh, yeah, oh, it's hilarious. It's hilarious. Saying welcome back, what I find funny, and then there's nothing funny about what you say. That's like false advertisement, man. Like nobody laughs. What's going on here? Like, not even your supporters put LOL in the fucking channel. No, nobody does that. Laughing my ass off. LMAO. No one's ever posted in a Sean Yoon video. Ever. Right? But I'll give him this, man. He's got dedication. He really does. Right? I mean, it's at this rate, he's going to end up, I mean, if they keep locking him and this, that, and the third, I mean, it's like the more you tell him to go away, the more he listens to you. It just doesn't stop with this guy. It's just like a constant thing. I mean, so dude, stay away from me. You make me uncomfortable. 2 minutes later, he's doing a. You know what I find funny? Like, I know nobody finds it funny, motherfucker. Stay the fuck away. All right. I need pest control over here. No. But anyway, yeah, very dedicated. He's a very dedicated dude. I'll give him that. I mean, he's dedicated. I mean, if you want to know what was said in the 2-minute mark of any video on YouTube, this guy knows. Like, he'll look it up. He'll know because he listens to everybody. I'll give him that. I'll give him a round of applause. Right? Because he's dedicated. He is dedicated, but my God, he needs to tone it down just a tad. Just tone it down, Sean. Right? Like, tone it down, dude. Like, don't you got other shit to do? Like what? I mean, this dude, like he'll appear. It's like the first thing he does is get on YouTube, right, to do a video, which is, everybody could do that, right? I mean, he'll appear like clean shaven. in like 7 a.m. our time, right? And then the dude pops up again with a 5 o'clock shadow, 4 videos later, and he'll be talking about, Dante. Oh, he loves Dante, You know what I find funny? Guys like Dante and and stuff like that. Okay, well, where's the funny part? Give us the funny part, right? And this is that thing where he laughs to himself. Like, what are you laughing at? You didn't even tell us the funny part. Maybe he just thinks the funny part and doesn't tell us. That's why I'm letting him know. Let us know the funny part. Don't just keep it to yourself. No, I'm just gonna think it to myself. Walk him back. You know what I find funny? Shit. And then he goes on and talks about what he's gonna talk about. Like, dude, then you gotta tell us the funny part. Like, you can't just say the funny part and not say something. But hey, I digress. Anyway, so he won an award, though, and not everybody could say that they won a D-Style award. You know what I mean? Like, he could say he won an award. So we gotta give him that. Okay, he is a recipient of an award. Now, again, there's no trophies being mailed out. There's no cash reward here. Okay, but he got a prestigious D-Style award. Give him another round of applause. Come on. That's right, everybody. There you go. All right, so it's just like that, right? Now, I will say, though, he's like, I don't know if it's just, he just stopped paying attention to my channel a lot, which is good. Okay, that's a good thing. Maybe the other shit I was talking about didn't garner his interest, all right? But which is good. But here's the thing, right? I mean, he has those channels that he has that specific, he targets for a while. He stays on them too. Like a detective, like an inspector. Da-da-da-da-da, Inspector Gadget, something like that. Something like that. And he just stays on them. And it's like the more you tell him to go away, the more he comes. Dun, dun, dun. And it becomes like the Sting song from the Police and shit, which ironically is like an inspector, police, the police. Get it? Right? Every step you take, every move you make, I'll be watching you. Yeah. I mean, if you forgot what he did yesterday, and you're one of those channels, he'll probably remind you. You're like, shit, I lost my wallet. Sean will be like, oh, no, you left it in your room. It's in your dresser. Like, whoa, what? Whoa. How the fuck you know that? Anyway, welcome back. You know what I find funny? Are you going to let us know, Sean? What's the funny part? Like, come on. The other one is the shaking of the head. And it's always like just to the right, too, like the way he shakes his head. But because, you're supposed to shake like right to left. But he shakes like right, center. Have you noticed that shit? And it's always with that little smirk, too. Like, I just finished listening to, and then he just stops talking, and then he goes, shakes his head like that. What the fuck is that? You know what I find funny? And then we're just like, nah, like we don't know what's funny. You're gonna tell us or what? You're already talking about the shit. You know what I find funny? Yeah, the fact that you haven't shaved in 5 days. Maybe that, dude. What's going on here? Hey, I lost $20 the other week. I don't know where it's at. Sean will let you know. Oh yeah, it's right under your sofa. When you chopped your wallet the other day. Whoa, all right. Well, all right, so cover your webcams. Okay. So, I don't know, man. Inspector Gadget, and there you go. Pest of the year. I'm out.